Hey, I hope everybody's doing good on this Sedity Tuesday. I hope everybody's okay that lived in the South, Louisiana, parts of Mississippi from the Hurricane Ida. I hope you're doing well. But anyway, I came on today to do one of my Sedity rants. I bought some items online, so um, locally I have some stores that I can return items to if I buy things online. So I went to return some things today. One store I had no issue. The second store I went to, there wasn't a return, but there was a purchase. And I have on the same clothes, a tank top and a pair of slacks, minus a cardigan I wore to work today. Anyway, get into this store, Marshalls. I'm just gonna call it Marshalls. So I have a wallet, my key, and my cell phone. That's all I have. No purse or anything. And I'm in a tank top and a pair of pants. And all of a sudden I noticed this man that comes at the end of the aisle where I was. I don't think he was a predator. I think he was like security or something, like prevention loss or something like that. Anyways, he didn't have a basket. I didn't have a basket either. But it was really weird. He was standing at the end of the aisle pretending as if he was looking at journals. And I'm not saying men don't journal, but men don't journal necessarily. Sometimes they do, but many times they don't. So he picks a journal up, he looks at me, and I was looking for women, we have our makeup in different cases. I have a bunch of clear cases that I put makeup polishes and things of that nature in on the vanity in my bathroom. So I was looking for a replacement one for some of the things I have. So I went down one aisle. It had containers for grocery items like eggs. So I'm like, these are not the right containers. So I went down another aisle. There he was again. So anyways, when I looked at him the second time, I'm like, this dude is following me. Do y'all still have people following you in the store? I'm not saying it's not a thing, but to me, thieves can look like anybody, but I didn't see where I was looked like I could be shoplifting. So what I did, I turned around and started following his behind. So he wanders off down an aisle, and then I go to check out with the one item that I had, and he just kind of disappears into nowhere. I didn't see him again. I didn't even see him go out the store. But anyway, it was weird. So I go into another store, Belk department store, to return something in the men's department. When I come in, the sensor thing went off as if I was stealing. Well, I had ordered something. These people sent me an order, y'all, with the magnet still on it. I still had the magnet on it. I was like, oh my God, my son can't wear these. And they were the wrong size anyways. So I was taking them back, and I told her that it was just one pair. The SKU and everything matched. And I said, these people actually sent me this with the magnet, or I forget what it's called. The sensor, excuse me, had the sensor on it. So I tried to look for a replacement pair of pants, and I didn't find them. In the meantime, I got a refund, went to the women's department, and found a few things. And I had a big bag because the stuff that I bought were these bulky sweatshirts. And so the lady gave me a large bag to put all the sweatshirts in. So I proceed out the door. By the time I come out of the door, there's this other man I noticed following me around the store. And I'm thinking, this has got to be a joke. Like, I'm a full-figure woman, but I by no means have pockets of anything that you can tuck items under to think that I'm taking something. It was just really weird. And I'm wearing this tank top. Like, it's nothing that I had. No purse, again, no handbag, still my cell phone, key, and my wallet, and at this point my bag. So I'm walking out of the door, and he comes facing me from out of this, like, one of the side ways, entrances, not in the entrance, but a side area on the side when you enter the store from upstairs in the men's department. If any of you know the Belk, the way it's designed in where I live, that follow me. So I'm sitting here, and he looks at me, and I just look at him, and I stop and turn around. He's just standing there. He looked at me as I walked past him, but then when I turned around and looked at him again, and I think he was waiting at the front of the door for my sensor to go off, or some sensor to go off. But baby, had he touched me, I had part ownership of Belk. I ain't fighting nobody. but I'm too sophisticated, I'm too classy, I'm too sedity to be walking around taking stuff from anybody, especially when they have cameras. It's like, are you crazy? I'm not a thief and I'm not condoning stealing, but there's cameras everywhere. I just thought that was the weirdest thing. But, oh, prior to that, I had my bag and I walked around the towel department to see if they had some nice towels on clearance sale or anything. And, hey, my neighbor, they didn't. So I just left. So I'm like, I don't know if they thought I stuffed some towels in the bag or what. I don't know what they thought, but the towels don't have sensors on them. Well, some of them may, but I didn't get any, needless to say. But it was really awkward that this second guy, who happened to be a Caucasian man in shorts and stuff, didn't have anything in his hands, no bag, like he was even shopping. It was just really awkward and weird. And I don't think he was a predator. I just think he was like a member of, again, loss prevention. So anyways, tag below or comment, do any of y'all still have issues with people following you around? I know we're African Americans, and don't tell me that, you know, we black. Yeah, I know that, but still, we're grown too. And I don't, do y'all have people following you around stores looking at you like you took something, or like you're gonna take something? I experienced a lot when I was a teenager, because teenagers do steal. I didn't steal, but I just distinctly remember going in stores like the Gap and just different places where they would literally follow you around the store. I mean, it wasn't, they didn't hide it. It was obvious. And to me, this was obvious. And I really felt like I was being monitored like a thief. It was crazy. But anyway, I hope you have a good Sadiddy week. My day was good in Sadiddy regardless of what I just told you. But do y'all have these experiences? I mean, let me know. I just thought this was weird because I'm grown. I could see if I was carrying a bag, and still bags don't mean anything because I worked in retail before. The people who are taking it are the people who are pushing strollers around wearing shorts and tennis shoes with the blonde hair bopping and flopping. But I'm, you know, come on. I was just not outraged, but just shocked, like they still doing this. We still get this. Anyway, have a good night. Comment below if you've experienced this.